This right here review is for the two Disney movies, based on Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer, adapted from the Mark Twain novels Tom and Huck. The journey begins in 1993, starring Elijah Wood. Before he was traveling to Middle Earth as Frodo, he was in all sorts of trouble as Huck himself. Of course, set in the 1800s where the books were published. They have a lot of fun and kid-friendly moments, of course, but also a lot of dark historical themes of slavery and child abuse, which back then was your typical spanking. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a movie I didn't grow up with, but now that I've recently seen it, I'd count it as a prequel sequel, continuing the adventures of Tom and Huck. The second Disney film based on Mark Twain's novel, Tom and Huck, was released in 1995, starring Disney's favorite child actor, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Both movies I think are really underrated considering the cast, which includes Ron Perlman, Frances Conroy, Courtney B. Vance, Brad Renfro, and Rachel Lee Cook.
Looking for jackasses. Under a bridge? I found one, didn't I?
Both films were handled by different directors, the first by Stephen Sommers, and second by Peter Hewitt. Of course, if I had to pick a favorite, I'd pick the one I grew up with, which is Tom and Huck, even though I think Elijah Wood brings more variety to the screen. But both are great actors, especially at such a young age. But Tom and Huck, I think, it moves smoother and a little faster, where it focuses mainly on one big adventure, and the other has a lot of little brief ones. I don't know why, but Elijah Wood has a thing for choking people out.
Bloody, 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 until I want to wring your scrawny little neck.
Sometimes I feel like a scrawny little neck.
Anyway, and the second Mark Twain adaptation, I watched it several times, mostly being intrigued by the dangers, and the thought of going on an adventure that can change your life forever. But of course our parents wouldn't allow us to. And just remembering the fun and freedom we had of being outside, being a kid. All in all, the movie's really fun, but they also teach us as a young audience about what it was like in the 1800s. It's always fun to see a period piece where it's, different backgrounds and different cultures, just how kids keep themselves busy aside from using Game Boys. Finding the treasure and going on adventures is also about being a hero and part of growing up. And if Mark Twain had access to a TV, being able to see the movies, I'm sure he would have been satisfied, seeing that his work was handled with care. Which one of these two kids' cult classics are your favorite?